Hello, and today on a special episode of Tundra Witch Doctor in the Kitchen, we're celebrating Jeff's birthday. So I have made him an over 21 cake, which is similar to the drunken Irishman cake, for those that know what it is. It's a simple cake. This one's going to be vanilla infused with Jameson and a salted Bailey's ganache. And for the drink, we're going to do a bourbon sidecar. So I hope you enjoy the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. So I'm getting ready here to pour the first cake. It's a little bit lumpy. We'll see how that turns out. I am doing two cakes because I'm doing an over 21 cake and an under 21 cake. It should be fun. All right, so that cake turned out to be a lot moister than what I thought it was going to be. So right now we're working on doing a ganache instead of a frosting. That way I don't have to worry about that cake falling apart. All right, and here we go with the cake. I've had to make a few adjustments because the cake was so moist. I went with the ganache, and don't worry, that'll be linked in there too. It should turn out pretty good. What I did use when I did the ganache, since this is the over 21 cake, I used the salted caramel Bailey's straight by itself rather than mixing it with cream, and it seemed to work and make it nice and creamy. All right, and this is what's referred to as the over 21 cake. It turned out very moist, so I was kind of worried about trying to do a frosting, so I did a chocolate ganache. And since we couldn't do the regular buttercream frosting with the salted caramel Bailey's, I just used the salted caramel Bailey's for the ganache. And the cake itself is infused with some Jameson. All right, so now we're gonna start frosting the under 21 cake here. One thing I will say about the recipe that I'm going to link in the description is make sure your butter is very much at room temperature, because if it's not, you'll see these little bumps that you're getting. I'm sure it won't affect the taste very much, but it does make a difference, and I did have it in the stand mixer for a while, so we'll see how it goes. All right, and here we go. We're gonna make the birthday cocktail. It is going to be a bourbon sidecar, and so we're going with Jeff's choices of bourbon. This is Angel's Envy. I turned him on to this. This is a really good bourbon, especially one of the more high quality ones we can get in Alaska, since we don't have that big of a selection up here. Oh, and we need to start out with our shaker, and we need some ice in there. All right. In case I didn't mention it, this is a bourbon sidecar. I'll link where I got this actual description. There are several of them out there, though. And for our orange, we're going to end up using orange curacao. A little bit of lemon. And this particular one calls for just a teaspoon of simple syrup. And for those that don't know, I make my own syrups. Very easy to do. A lot of the places that I get these videos, they'll tell you how to do your own syrups. Now it goes into the cake. All right, we'll go get those dropped off with a couple of slices of the over 21 cake. Notes on testing later.
Happy birthday, Jeff! Woohoo! Woo! Man, I'm gonna need a drink after all that. Oh, your cake's on fire. We have here a bourbon sidecar, and I'm gonna need it. There's some bourbon in that thing. That is a pretty strong drink. A little bit of citrus in there, I think, but I've never had a bourbon sidecar before, but that's pretty good. And this, I understand, is an over 21 birthday cake. Look at there, got some sprinkles on it. Who over 21 still has sprinkles? This is a yellow cake with some, I understand that's not chocolate icing, but gnocchi icing. So let me give this a try. Excellent cake. That icing, I think's got some Kahlua or something in there. That's pretty good. Jeff, you're a lucky man. Happy birthday! We are happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! We are out! Cheers!
All right, and we're on to tasting notes. Happy birthday, babe.
Thank you.
We have our bourbon sidecar here. I like it.
I really like that. That's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I think probably a different orange liqueur maybe next time, but it's not bad at all. So, and now on to our over 21 cake. Okay. With our salted caramel ganache. Which I had to do because the cake turned out to be too moist, which, you know, normally isn't a complaint.
That's really good. I really like that. You don't even need to make dinner. See you later.